Our swimsuits look good on everybody, okay? Check us out. Hello, audience. My name is Jessica Wong. I reside in Miami, Florida. I'm of Jamaican descent. I'm very happy to be here today.
You're how old again?
I'm 29.
29. And what brought you to Miami?
I have been here since I was 4 years old.
Okay.
So I grew up in this crazy city.
She's tall, man. I can lean it back.
I'm 5'9". I'm tall. People don't think I'm tall when they see me in pictures, but I'm tall.
Guys, sorry, if you're under 6 feet, it's gonna be a little bit of a problem. Hey, so you grew up here, okay.
Yes.
Did you go to college?
Yes, I went to FSU, go Knowles. Got my degree in English, so I like to write.
You own your own business?
Correct. I own Exhale Swim. We are a swim line based in Miami, Florida. All of the pieces are reversible. They're handmade here in Miami as well by experienced seamstresses. So that's my bread and butter besides modeling.
How long have you owned your business?
Since 2017.
Okay.
So 5 years.
And do you do all the modeling, or do you have other people model?
I model from time to time, but I do use other girls as well. I like diversity in body types, everything you can imagine. So our swimsuits look good on everybody, okay? Check us out.
I'm gonna leave that one alone because I know my audience is gonna be like, everybody.
Oh, let's not go there.
Hey, I'm not going.
Body positive.
I'm not gonna mess with. I'm not gonna mess with that one.
Very body positive.
Hey, if you like it, I love it.
I do. They love it too.
There you go. So, beauty, business, brains. Let's get to the bonds. Why aren't you married?
Why am I not married? I am not married.
Hold on, shall I put the danger zone sound in there right quick?
Danger zone! Danger
Come
zone!
on. That's not necessary. They're gonna think I'm crazy. Honestly, I have never prioritized marriage in my mind. I grew up as an only child to a single mother. And, you know, we were middle class.
I make that face because I grew up as an only child.
Oh, okay.
And my best friend. So, have you studied only child syndrome?
I have. We're like, what is it? The oldest on steroids.
Yeah.
We're very mature.
Yep.
I grew up around my mother's friends. So I was always like a little adult.
Yeah.
Growing up.
So you never prioritize marriage. Do you ever want to get married?
If it's in the cards, sure.
Now, I gotta be honest. This is where the conversation just starts. What do you mean if it's in the cards? Do you want kids?
I feel the same way about it. I think having children is a huge responsibility. I don't take it lightly, especially with the mother I had. She's absolutely amazing. So I feel like if I'm not ready for that mentally, spiritually, emotionally, everyly, I'm not gonna go there.
So
especially children. To me, that's even the bigger deal. You can't get out of that.
So let's say your business becomes the mega success you've always dreamed it would be. Your financial needs are met. There's no way you can mess up the money. Then what does life look like?
Oh, traveling, speaking. I would love to speak to young people, help young girls, philanthropy. And yeah, honestly, I've always just felt like Mr. Right and I will meet some way. It's never been something that I'm constantly thinking about. And my family, at least my mother's side of the family, they don't pressure me to do that either. My father's side, I don't know the story.
Well, I don't think there is a Mr. Right. There's not.
Put danger zone, because that's not good.
Well, Mr. Right. Where'd that concept come from?
Probably the media and TV and movies. But
No, the greeting card industry and things like that. This engagement. Mr. Right. Back 1,000 years ago, where your people are from, was it a Mr. Right? No.
Probably not.
No. See,
those were different times, though.
No, we're still human beings, though. You just said being a mother is a very serious thing.
Correct.
So would being married to be a very serious thing, too?
I would love to be married before I have a child, for sure. It's just, I do believe it's an important thing. I do believe it's something that will happen with me eventually, but I'm not going out there seeking.
Now, what I'm asking is not necessarily always about you. I'm just thinking about your ideas on it in general too.
Okay.
See, I think you get it when you say being a mother is a very serious thing. True. But I also think being a husband is a serious thing as well. And why do I say it that way? Because just like a successful business doesn't just happen, successful relationships don't just happen. But it never ceases to amaze me and other men that women who are so accomplished in the professional areas seem to be so hands-off in romance.
I don't think every woman feels the way I do. But what I've read is a lot of women are not seeking relationships because men, there's not that many men that meet what they're looking for, which I know you speak about often, but not just in terms of earning, but personality, communication skills, being supportive. Those are the kind of traits I actually look for in a partner, even more than financial. Like, I grew up in Miami where everyone either has money or pretends to have money or everything in between. So finances to me are not the bulk of what's gonna make me be in a relationship with someone.
These women aren't finding, see, and growing up I heard this so much that men aren't up to par. I mean,
the research says there's a lot of men jail or...
This is where we're gonna fall off because I grew up with this old trope, especially in the Black community. 54% of Black men today are single and childless. 61% of those Black men are in the middle class. 2.5 million Black men are in the upper class. Men are doing fine, doing better than ever. So the men are in jail and thus and so forth. The stats have overwhelmingly disproved this. But to men, it's disheartening and kind of frustrating that women still hold on to that as a reason why I can't find him because he's not there. That's what my show has proved.
Of course.
Well, my show has shown that many women say they want this high value man, and it's not just money. It's a man that's highly sought after. But the thing is, would you say that the women you're talking about, are they what they seek?
I can't speak for everyone, but personally, based off of what I've seen you state about high value men, I think I would like a mid-value man.
I'm talking about women in general, because I'm not asking you to speak for everyone.
For everyone.
Yeah, because
Black women or just...
Well, we can talk about, we can do the stats either way, but when men hear that, what men will hear is that women are doing just fine and they would get into a relationship, but they're just not able to meet men on quote unquote their level or what they seek. And what men are asking is, are you that? That's actually what made me go viral.
Oh, I saw that video.
Because what did you think about it?
Ooh. I understood what you were saying.
But?
The delivery was a little intense, which...
Did you watch the entire 23-minute video?
I did. I watched the entire thing from beginning to end. If I was her, after that, my feelings would have been hurt. But that's just me personally.
Well, if you remember that this woman is an avid watcher of mine. She's an accomplished business owner.
Oh yes, and
she could have easily booked her
grooming business.
Yeah. But she could have easily purchased her own service, individual one-on-one.
Oh right, she interrupted you.
She called in on the wrong night.
Yeah.
She on the wrong time, and I find it interesting that after 23 minutes, people focus on the last 4.
That was a very memorable 4 minutes.
No, it's what we choose to remember.
It was.
Was it deserved?
I can't speak on.
See and that's what guys get frustrated with, because it's like.
But okay, if she feels that she deserves somebody. Maybe that person's in India or Pakistan, or maybe they don't meet what you think is. Oh, what did you give her? A 6 out of 10, was it?
She gave herself an average. She said she's a 5.
5.
She
but
said
maybe
that.
in Greece she's an 8 out of 10.
But it doesn't matter. She lives here.
Maybe.
See, one of the problems that we have in this men having this problem is today women speak in probability and possibility interchangeably, and almost to where women resist being honest. This is where so many men feel like women are disingenuous.
Oh, wow.
Asking, they do, because
Really?
because when I'll ask questions and they'll be like, oh, I can't speak for that. I can't speak. It's like, well, wait a minute. Well, and you said something that's really a big disconnect between men and women. Well, if she feels she deserves, you don't.
I think like society is always trying to humble women though. So if we feel good about ourselves.
Okay, but feeling, you're entitled to feel whatever, but no one deserves anything. You earn. Do you deserve to be successful?
No.
You have to earn it.
Correct. You have to reward.
Okay, and the kind of man that she wanted, he had to become that man. And he wants something. And they typically don't want 35-year-old mothers of 13-year-olds with sketchy baby daddies.